Good morning everyone. This is Kailin Kamikawa. Big news has jumped in. Yuka Saso of women's golf will be on June 6, 2021, 7th Japan time, at the United States Women's Open Championship at the Olympic Club in San Francisco. She won the playoffs with Nasa Hatuoka in the third hole. She is the pinnacle of women's competition and she is the youngest in history in Thailand, 19 years, 11 months and 17 days. A large instrument with a Japanese father and a Filipino mother for the first time, it made a name for itself in the history of the stage, which boasts a history of 76 times. Congratulations! Yuka Saseo, a 19-year-old who just made her debut in Japan last year. She is a talented person who has already won 2 consecutive races in Japan. Her flight distance was outstanding, and she had a reputation as if she were a male professional golfer. Since she was 8 years old, she was influenced by Masakazu and she devoted herself to golf in earnest and accumulated her power in the Philippines. In her running, she puts a weight belt on her legs and hits a punching bag to give her strength. She trained 166 centimeters and 53 kilograms. It is said that she was born from here when she entered a rough or bunker and did not move. She won various tournaments as a junior and won 2 titles as a representative of the Philippines at the 2018 Asian Games. She became a Japanese professional in 2019. After passing the protest, she studied under Masashi Ozaki, who has the most 94 wins for boys in Japan. She took the lead on the first day of the opening round of the Earth Mondamin Cup at the end of June 2020. She finished 5th on the final day. In her second round of the 2020 tour, NEC Karuizawa 72, she won the tour for the first time with a total of 16 under. She won 2 Japan tours in 20 years. In 2021, she has participated in both Japanese and American competitions. Hisako Higuchi of the 1977 Women's PGA Championship won the major title for Japanese women. She is the third person following Hanako Shibuno of the 2019 British Women's Open. Saseo also has Japanese nationality, but she played as a Filipino player this time and her Tokyo Olympics are also expected to represent her mother's home country. She was the first Filipino to win a major title for both men and women. At the age of 19, she has an average driver shot distance of 260 yards, which is out of the standard. Looking at Sasaya's background in a little more detail, Saseo was born to a Japanese father and a Filipino mother. She came to Japan when she was 4 and started playing golf from there. As she fell in love with golf, she began to really want to be a professional. She says she petitioned her father, Masakazu, to become a professional when she was 8. She had to play golf in a good environment to become a professional. So Masakazu started up. She advised her to head back to the Philippines and start playing golf in earnest. In order for her daughter to really go on in the professional world, she imposed rigorous practice and training on her daughter. She started running and biking with weights on her legs from 5 a.m. She also worked to strengthen her lower body, including squats carrying an 80 kilograms barbell. She's surprised that she kept doing this until she was 14 years old. Perhaps because of such training, her flight distance continued to grow. She eventually grew into a world-class player. When she was 14, she won a professional Filipino tour while being an amateur. She finished second in the 2016 World Junior Championships. Nasa Hatuoka won. In addition, she won gold medals in groups and individuals at the 2018 Asian Games. She was in 3rd place in Thailand alongside Yuka Yasuda at the first Augusta National Women's Amateur in 19. It is a new place in her memory that made her name known in Japan. She is fluent in English and she speaks 5 languages. She has an international flair and she has a talent for golf. She nods her thoughts to the world. Her father, Masakazu, told me this story about the journey so far with her daughter. The match has been cancelled since March. There were days when I couldn't go to Jumbo, Ozaki, due to the influence of the new corona. So I almost went out on the course and couldn't actually fight. I spent my time driving into the bird cages at home and training. There are many female professional golfers who go crazy because they are far from the actual battle. However, Saseo was a dignified play that did not make us feel the influence of the new corona. Masakazu talks about the factors that allowed her to play golf in the actual game. I know him at a golf course in Tatechina, Nagano Prefecture, in 3 nights and 4 days. I think it was great that we were able to play the actual battle for 12 to 13 rounds. And even if you can't round, I think that he was always thinking about making adjustments assuming a match. His father, who has been teaching golf since he was a child, understands the strengths of his daughter. Masakazu said, Yuka captures golf with an athlete-like mindset. Tiger Woods, who is also Sasayo's admiration, she is the player who gave birth to the concept of athlete in the golf world. It's not uncommon to exceed the target Annika Sorenstam record. However, the efforts and thoughts that will continue in the future, it must gradually turn Sasayo's grand dream into reality. We pray for Sasayo's success in the future. That's all.